This is the plaintiff, Peter. He says he was minding his own business, driving his car on the highway in the right lane, and out of nowhere, without warning, the defendant crashed into him from behind. After 3 months of getting the runaround and stalling on the defendant's part, he has decided to sue the dishonorable guy for the $1,738.42 he's owed and has been unable to collect. This is the defendant, Shepton Blashy. He says he was driving in the middle lane when another driver cut him off, causing him to swerve into the right lane to avoid a crash. He then saw the plaintiff hit the brakes, stopping short and tap the guy's bumper. He avoided a 5-car pileup. The plaintiff saw the car that cut him off, and they agreed to let the insurance handle it. That was the last he heard until this lawsuit was filed, and here they are. He's accused of a rear-ender.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant crashed into his car, rear-ended him. The defendant says another driver cut him off and he was forced to swerve and it was just a tap. It's the case of butt hurt.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Peter, you've asked to be referred to only by your first name. You are suing Shepton Blashy and a Best Way Construction LLC. You are the owner of the company?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For $1,738.42 that it's going to cost you to replace your bumper plus lawyer's fees and lost wages because, according to you, he negligently hit you from behind. Tell me what happened, and if you don't mind, let's try to use, if you would come up to the board, pick a car to be you and pick a car to be him, or a truck to be him.
This is my vehicle here.
Okay, that's a truck, so let that be him, right? Wasn't he in a pickup truck?
And I'm also in a pickup truck.
Oh, okay, well then let that be you. Wouldn't you rather have the convertible Cadillac we get? No, I'm just kidding, go ahead.
Okay, so I was just driving in the right lane here, and I was gonna get ready to get off the exit about a half a mile in front of me. So I was just staying in the right lane, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just came up from behind me and hit me in the back of the truck.
Show me how he hits you. Like, where does his car hit your car? Do you know?
I'm just driving along like this, and he just came in and
Literally square on in the
hit me
back.
in the back and pushed me forward, and I quickly got off the road here and got off to the side of the road and got onto the shoulder.
So the damage on your car is not on one side or the other side, it's smack dab in the middle?
It's my complete bumper right in the,
Do you have pictures?
Yes, I do.
May I see the pictures?
Can you?
Yes.
Thank you.
What happened?
Well, actually...
Come on over here. Pull the cars back and...
Sure.
Oh, now you want to be the truck?
That's right.
All right.
Well, I can do
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It really
matter.
doesn't matter. Go ahead.
I was in the middle lane.
Okay.
There was a car on this side, and there was a car that cut me off here. Okay? When he cut me off, I guess he had to stop short, so I couldn't go under this lane, and I hit him, and I tapped him on the left
I
hand.
have no idea what you just said. You're going to have to try that
Go ahead.
slowly
All right.
and pull the cars back and give me a better sense of
He was in front.
Okay. Is
I
he
was-
stopped or is he going?
He, slowly.
Okay.
There was traffic in front of us.
Okay.
A guy cuts me off. Okay?
Why don't you just apply the brakes?
I did apply the brake, but I was in speed motion, so instead of hitting him, I saw that the right lane was open. So I moved over to the right lane. He stopped short, so I ended up
He
hitting...
stopped short. Why?
There was cars in front of him.
Oh, so he didn't stop short. He is going exactly how he's supposed to go.
Well,
So what you did was you hit his car to avoid hitting the other car.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to get into a 5-car pileup. That's what I ended up hitting him.
So you're a hero.
Pretty
Come on,
much.
man. It's your fault anyway, isn't it?
I understand it's my fault,
Okay. So what ended
suing
up
me for
happening?
$1,750 when there was a $300 damage on the car.
That's a different issue. Let's go back and let's see the pictures. Did you folks call the police that day?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Why not?
Well, Your Honor, when we got out, I took a look at the damage. I saw it was the bumper. I said, look, this is probably $1,000.
Wait, I'm sorry. You have a cracked screen. How am I going to look at the pictures of the damage on a cracked screen?
No, you could still see it, can you?
No, because I don't know if I'm looking at a crack in your bumper or a crack in your phone.
No, I apologize.
I don't scare you enough to print out these pictures.
So is this defendant responsible for hitting the plaintiff?
Yes,
Because,
because he could have just stayed in his lane and let the other guy hit him, or if
well, he's saying that he swerved. Think about it. Going inside the courtroom.
Do you have an estimate?
Yes, I do.
One or many?
From my body shop, just one. And then I did also go to his body shop.
Oh, you did?
And yes.
So he gave you a body shop of a friend of his. You went there, and what estimate did they give you?
He said that he would do it
for the same price.
For the same price, or just
Did you
a little
send
bit
him
less.
to your body shop?
I sent him to my body shop. I told him if he wants to try my body shop, he can.
Okay. And your body shop, which I presume you trust, that's why you sent him there.
Of course.
Said, yeah, this is not inflated.
Exactly.
And then exactly what? Why haven't you paid the damage?
$750.
Oh, show me something from your body
I
shop
don't
saying
have something, but I can. I don't have nothing from the body shop. But what the problem was, we had an agreement that I was going to go pay.
And according to you, his body shop said, I'll do it for the same amount. Do you have anything written from his body shop?
No, just a...
No, he said he looked at my estimate and he said I could do this. And I said, if you want to save him a little bit of money, but I want the same work done, and you can save him a little bit of labor. So how much will that guy do it for? I said, he might take off like $100 and do it for $1,100 instead of the $1,200.
Wait, not what he might do. What did he say he would do it for? How could
$750.
Two people be involved in this and neither of you get an estimate from that guy? If your argument is it's not worth $1,200 and it's your guy, how do you walk in here empty-handed instead of bringing me that to show me that this is inflated? Because your guy says he'll do it for $750. I don't know you. You're just going to shout out $750 4 or 5 times instead of bringing me the estimate from your guy? When we come to court, the burden of proof is on the plaintiff. They have to prove 2 things. You done me wrong, which you did. Because even if there were a phantom car, did you see a car cut him off?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
So even if there were a phantom car, you need to be traveling at a safe enough speed for a phantom car. And the accident is your fault. And the second thing is, he's done me wrong to the tune of X. Now, if your defense to the $1,258 or whatever is, I can get it done cheaper, the burden shifts to you to come to court not empty-handed. All you had to do was call your guy and say, how much is the repair? And if the guy's just doing it to save you money, good for both of you. But if he decides he doesn't want to do it with your guy, then bad for you guys. Now, according to you, you talk to the guy, take it to his shop, you're willing to get it done there, and for 1 week, you don't show up with either the $1,200, $1,100, or $700. You just don't show up to use your guy and pay for it, correct?
Incorrect.
So you paid for it?
No, I didn't pay for it, but he never sent his truck there to get it done. He made an agreement that he was going to show up a certain day. He didn't show up.
I texted him and said, I came down to see Ivan. When are you gonna...
Ivan says you haven't brought him the dough.
That's right.
Right, and your response to that text is what?
I never had a text.
I have all the texts in my phones.
It's very simple. He doesn't need to bring his car again because he can't get it fixed unless you pay Ivan.
I understand that.
Yeah. Okay. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount to replace the bumper of $1,238.42. As for lost wages, what are the lost wages for?
Well, I went to my body guy, went down to his body guy, took time out from work, a couple of hours each time.
All right. And then the lawyer's fees, what's that about?
For him to do the paperwork for small claims court, he charged me $300.
Did you pay it?
Yes, I did. I have a check.
Okay, why don't you just fill out the paperwork for small claims court like everybody else does? No, you're not entitled to that, nor are you entitled to lost wages, but you are entitled to $1,238.42 plus, of course, your filing fees. That's my verdict.
So the plaintiff prevails. He is going to get his car fixed. Mr. Valachi, have you learned anything about what you have to have when you come to court?
Evidence.
Evidence. There you go.
Thank you.
See, it would have been better for you had you talked to your guy.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple case. All right. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Okay, you must sign a few documents. Mr. Peter's on his way out of the courtroom. Did you get it done yet?
No, I haven't. I've been waiting for him to step up and, get the money down to the body shop to pay, and he just never has.
I mean, is it still drivable? I guess you can still use it.
It's drivable. I can't use my tailgate. I could never put my tailgate down because of the bumpers pushed up behind it.
You don't look like the kind of guy who drives a pickup truck.
No, I know. Everybody says that to me. But
well, okay.
I do a lot of yard work.
You do? Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you very much. Harvey?
I mean, look, here is the deal. You have to stay far enough behind everybody, accounting for messes on the road. And if you hit somebody, rear end them, you are pretty much liable.